Hi guys, and welcome back. So it's time for another monthly grocery haul. I've done a few different things this month that I want to talk you through. So the first is I put in a second Zero Waste Club order after the unboxing video that I did before, which I'll put a link to in the description box below, and got myself a lot of different dried beans, soya beans, some various different things, freeze-dried tofu pieces, coconut palm sugar, linseeds, and so on, that I got from the Zero Waste Club in the second part of that order. I also went the day before yesterday over to Stroud near Gloucester, where there's a new loose produce shop, a bulk food dried goods shop called Loose, and I met with the owner, Julie Brown, and we made a video which will be going live at some point in the near future. But I got a whole bunch of things from them that I've been looking for and unable to find anywhere else, as well as some new things I didn't even know I needed in my life, like these dried dates, which are amazing. They're like sweets, and these banana chips. The ones I made myself weren't that great, but these were amazing. And a whole bunch of other things I've been looking for since the whole time that we went zero waste, which is this green split peas, various things like that, chickpeas dried, all sorts of things. She had a 3-flake muesli base, which James is going to enjoy, and various other things that I got from her, including loose leaf English breakfast tea at a reasonable price, Demerara sugar, not in plastic. This is an absolute win for me, and some brown rice flour. So if you remember my tiger bread video, I use rice flour to make the crust on tiger bread. So I was really interested to see it. I've not tried brown rice flour, so I thought I'd give that a go next time. So aside from those two orders, we also made a decision last month to go out and buy the biggest bag we could find of dried pasta in plastic, because I wasn't keeping up with the amount of pasta we want to eat with me making it all from scratch myself. So we got a 3-kilogram bag, but when I was at Loose, I was able to get the huge 5-kilo sack that she orders from Infinity Foods Brighton. So this is the biggest, even though it's still in plastic, it's the biggest possible container of dried pasta that I can get, and it is as good as what they are doing in the bulk food shops. So I'm pleased with that, and that will last us a little while. So then I've also been to Morrisons today and done a monthly food shop. So most of these things are pretty much standard from the previous month's grocery haul videos that I've done. There are a couple of things that I want to point out. I found these tomato and herb pizza topper and barbecue pizza topper sauces in glass jars, and I thought I would give those a go because we really enjoy making pizzas, and it used to be one of our favourite work night meals, but it's too much work making them from scratch on a weeknight, making the dough and everything. So I have made dough and we've frozen it, but having the ingredients ready prepped would actually make that whole process a lot easier, and we could have that again as a weeknight meal. Another thing that was great was these big things of passata were £1, and those size, they're massive bottles with screw top lids, will be really useful for me when I'm going to do my monthly shops over in Stroud at Loose. So I will be making use of those jars again, but we use a lot of chopped tomatoes and passata and things like that, and I haven't been able to find it yet in massive tins, but these big glass bottles I think are a pretty good step in the right direction of getting it in the largest container possible. I've also got a whole load of mushrooms that I'm going to chop up and put in the dehydrator, and those dried work really well in pasta sauces, in gratins, and on pizza toppings, and they're just really easy to have in the cupboard between fresh produce shops. Once they're dried, they keep for ages, so mushrooms are a great thing for that. I also found some toffee cake mix. Now, if you know, I can cook almost anything, but I'm rubbish at baking sweet things. So I'm going to give this a go. You can do it as a tray bake, and that sounds like something that I may be able to achieve. So I'm pleased with that. Big tin of golden syrup, curry sauces, pasta sauces, frozen vegetarian ready meal type bits and bobs, plain flour which we use to make the bread and the pasta dough and things like that. They were all out of our regular cheddar in the Truckle Brothers cheeses, so I just got 6 smoky cheddars to be going on with, and we'll go back in when they've had a new order. That's a little thing of vegetable glycerin which I need for some of my recipes at the moment, and ours is all used up. It lasts quite a long time. Sweeties, although now that I've found the dates I might not need so many sweeties, and some more just fresh produce. There's a whole bunch more fresh produce in the bag. And here I've got 4 things of sesame oil, because I have sesame oil and salt on all my popcorn. So if you remember, I bought a 25 kilo bag of popcorn to replace our sort of crisps and other savoury snacks with, and the absolute best and least faff recipe for savoury popcorn is toasted sesame oil and salt poured over, and it's amazing. Also got our 3 big things of squash. So this is the largest bottles of squash that I can find. We didn't get on with cordial, and we drink an awful lot of squash. It's how we keep so hydrated, and that's really important to us. And we've been drinking it since we were babies, so breaking that habit is going to be quite hard, I think. So we're still on that at the moment. And I also found this paper wrapped soap in Sainsbury's. So it's just a bar of soap, you know, normal regular body soap, hand soap, but it was paper wrapped, which I thought was pretty cool. And a bit of butter, and this rapeseed oil, which they do, they've got a big container with a tap on, and you can get this at Loose in Stroud. It's a lovely colour. I don't know if it comes across how lovely and golden that is, but that's made locally here in the Cotswolds. And the other thing that I really like about it is that's how you make Kohl, K-H-O-L. The eye makeup is with rapeseed oil and burning it, and you can also use burnt almonds and things, but we can't have almonds because of nut allergies, so I'm going to be experimenting a bit with things I can do to make eyeliner and mascara from traditional sort of Indian eye makeup recipes. So I'm going to be having a go at some of those. Otherwise, just some fresh produce. There's lots more, and 6 strawberry plants from Morrisons that were £1 each because I couldn't resist. I'm very bad. So the second Zero Waste Club order came in at £30 and some change. The shopping from Loose in Stroud came in at £31.85. The extra is from the big sack of pasta. And the Morrisons shop today, including the plants, came in at £86 and 7 pence. So the monthly grocery haul for the 2 of us came in at £148 thereabouts. So we will be picking up a few extra bits here and there, probably in the line of fresh produce and fresh bread that we usually run out of here. We also buy our dog food separately. We get a monthly delivery from tails.com, so that is not counted in the price of our monthly grocery haul. Keep an eye out on my channel over the next couple of days, as I will be uploading the interview from the bulk whole food shop in Stroud called Loose that I went to the other day. And if you want to find out more about how I'm trying to reduce plastic and the impact of our household on the planet, then make sure you check out my Zero Waste playlist, which I will put a link to now.